Hey guys, it's JC's Reborn Journey here, and I am back with actually part 3. What am I doing? I can't even figure out my hands. Anyways, we're back here with part 3. So, I decided to put a different shirt on. This is my old Navy shirt. But what's hard for me though right now is all my shirts are too long for me. And my hair is driving me up a wall. So, alright. Let's talk a little bit about transitioning and how difficult that is, right? So, my hair is receding just a little bit, which isn't too bad right now, but I'm also losing my hair because I've noticed that it's like getting fine. And I've also noticed in the last month, it doesn't, I mean, maybe it's growing and I don't know, but it doesn't look like it's growing to me, and it's aggravating me because I kind of want it to grow, but I don't want it to grow, and then it starts aggravating me, and then I want to cut it, and then I'm like, no, we don't want to cut it. So I've kind of noticed that my hair's thin anyways, so I kind of just feel like it's thinning out, and that's not good. Especially like right here, this part right here bothers me. And then, so if I go like this, it doesn't look as bad. And then, I also have gray hair. Like, even on my face, I got gray. It's just like, dude, why didn't you just do this a long time ago? You would have been so much happier in life, right? So for those that are transgender, that actually are trans, I'm not just saying they're trans, because I'm really sick and tired of hearing that, and I'm really tired of hearing people be mean to other people, because that's just wrong. You think that the reborn community can be mean to each other? Wait until you go into the transgender community. They're really, really mean to people. And that's just so not right. Like, you treat everybody the way you want to be treated. If you want to be treated like a swear word, we'll just say that, okay? Because I try to keep this content PG-13 for the most part. But if you want to be treated like a jerk, then treat people like a jerk. If you want to be treated with respect, then treat people with respect. Give people the courtesy. And just because somebody has an opinion about something, even if they're trying to say it's a fact, it's okay. You know what? If you don't know this person, and you don't want them to be part of your life, and you don't want to be part of their life, then don't watch them. Don't talk to them. Don't interact. Don't whatever. Like, we cannot prevent who's popular and who's not. That's basically what happens. Like, you can't just put it on your forehead, I'm popular on YouTube. It doesn't work that way. And their algorithms are really, like, messed up right now. So, like, nobody's not... A lot of people aren't even finding my videos right now. So, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If anybody knows what I'm doing wrong, please let me know, because I would like my viewers to at least see them, and it seems like my viewers that even have me on the bell, still, they're not seeing it. So, I don't know why YouTube hates me. It must say loser on my name or something, like JC's Reborn Journey, I'm a loser, don't put me up, so don't put anybody, like, there just must be, like, this long message that just says that, like, because I don't know. It seems like only maybe 100 people see my videos, if that. I mean, I don't want to be popular. I don't want to be stopped on the street and go, oh, you're so-and-so. I mean, maybe that would be okay, but at the same token, that could be kind of awkward. I mean, I don't know how Justin Bieber can handle that fame kind of thing, but at the same token, like, I guess if you're well known, then you actually have a platform to stand on, and you can actually help other people. And I want to help other people, but can't, because I can't get that popular. But I don't really care, to be quite honest with you. I like my quiet little life. I don't need to be, you know, Mr. Popularity or whatever, or it doesn't matter to me. Alright, so we were talking about transgender stuff. So I've been on T now for almost 15 months, so 14 and a half months. Had my T shot today. Oh my god. I'm trying to do something. Hold on, my friend. My friend keeps texting me and I'm busy, so you guys converse sometimes, alright? Just so you know. Unless somebody tries to call me, then it would screw up my video, and then I would have to redo those videos. So hopefully nobody calls me. That would be nice. Please don't call. But anyways, I've noticed some different things. So I'm gonna show you my hands, and it's happening the same with my feet, which I'm happy about because that's what I want to see. So if you've noticed, see how you can actually see you couldn't see that before. So that's starting to happen everywhere. Like, and the veins, like right now I'm cold. Like if you felt my hands, I'm really cold. So that's why you can't really see my veins right now. But you can see my veins so much better. It's so much easier to get blood drawn now. They're like, oh wow, it doesn't take us 6 times. I'm like, yeah, thumbs up, man. I'm totally for that. Behavior-wise, have definitely changed. Yes, I talk with my hands like I'm gay. I'm sorry. No offense on the gay people. We all love you. You're fine. But I don't need to be talking with my hands so much. I need to learn how to not be so girly. Which is very awkward and weird and, like, I don't know how to explain it to people that aren't trans. And I don't know if other trans people experience this, but it's like all of a sudden you're being noticed when you don't want to be noticed. It's like, dude, just let me live my life. I just want you to see male, not female. But guys now will actually come up to you and talk to you. Like, total strangers. Hey, man, how you doing? Or the guy nod. The stranger guy nod. Like, actually, I think a transgender person on YouTube had mentioned that to me, so I was aware of this ahead of time because I had watched some of these videos, so it was like before I actually had this experience. And I think I've been passing, since the summer, at least, in real life. Like, I don't know about on here, but in real life, I have. And, oh my god, I'm in Javian's way. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to be in your way. Your brother's in your way, though. So, alright, so one thing that kind of like irks me a little bit about testosterone is it makes all your hair grow. All of it. Your back hair, your chest hair, your stomach hair. Now, I do want to have a little bit of hair, but I kind of like the guys that don't really have hair on their body, but not the ones that like actually shave their body. That doesn't look right, but I'm talking about just natural. You know, maybe just a little bit on near their tummy and down in their crotch area, and that's it. Like, you know, a little bit on their legs. Like, no, I have to have it everywhere. But I already knew this ahead of time because I have a hairy family, so, you know, at least on my dad's side. And it's funny because they said something about it would be your mother's side, but no, I definitely have the genes of my father's side of the family, not my mother's side. People say I look like my mom, but I look more like my dad than I look like my mom. Anyways, in case you were wondering, now you know. I am eventually going to do a transgender video of from the time I was a baby to the time I am now, so you guys can see the transformation. And in that video, I will actually say what my birth name was. And then I will actually say what my legal name is today. I did change my last name. My last name I'm keeping quiet unless you know me in person or you know me personally on Facebook or some kind of way you know me personally, because I'm not going to advertise my last name to everybody. So, yeah, that's the video to watch for if you're interested to know what my birth name was and what my new legal name is today. Poor Javian's not in the video, and he should be, right? So, I guess that's really, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, alright, I guess we'll talk about it for just a minute. I don't like talking about Dennis very often. But I've been noticing, and I don't know, I think it happened right before surgery, where I really started missing him, like depression-wise. Like, it hurts so bad, you can feel it in your heart, like someone's stabbing you in the chest. So, and I think it probably, psychologically, subconsciously, because the holidays are coming. That's probably what the deal is. Like, I can't really tell you, oh, it's because of the holidays, but yeah, it is. It's got to be because, you know, going with family on Thursday, going with friends on Saturday, and I'm kind of missing somebody, big time. And last year, because it was our first year, I say we, it's me, myself, and I. We didn't want to do anything. I didn't do anything for Thanksgiving. I stayed home for Thanksgiving and stayed home for Christmas. I didn't want to do anything. We didn't have any family holiday, like nothing. Like I wanted to do absolutely nothing. Let's just get rid of the time and let's move on. And I kind of feel that way again. Like I don't really want to be here at this moment. Like this week is a lot harder than I expected it, and it really hit me today. Like it really started noticing it hitting me today, and I can't explain what it's like to miss somebody that you love so deeply and intimately, and I don't know how to explain it. And I think about sometimes like the things that annoyed me or bothered me, but it's one word. One word is what I miss. Love. That's what I miss. I miss love. It's such an intimate type of love that not even everybody that loves another person gets. It was just that puppy dog every day didn't judge you for who, for what you did, and you could literally flip out in front of them and they would be okay with it. Like, not flip out at them, not hit them, but just flip out. Like, you were able to just vent and not feel like you were going to have consequences for that. Like, get hit or, And trust me, there were many times that I can remember that Dennis was probably like, do I call 911 or not? But he just took every situation and dealt with it the best way he knew how to do it. And sometimes it had to do with holding me or loving me or, like, what is wrong with you? Like, figure it out, do something. Like, why are you acting like this crazy person? But he knew I was crazy, so he kind of just let it be. And I'm also at that point in my, not just my transition, but in my missing of Dennis. I want somebody new in my life, but I'm just like, how can anybody love me? How can anybody deal with the problems that I really have? Like, you guys can only see a certain part of me, but you also have to realize I feel like I died with him. And I got stuck in someone else's life. I don't know what direction I want to go into still. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I don't know. It's like I almost want to go 5 years ahead of where we are right now just to see where I'm going to be. Because if anything I don't like right there in 5 years, I can fix that now. But I don't know unless I know what's happening in the future. And oh my god, this is making my face look so fat today. Like, I can't even put myself in a position that I like. To me, I just look really fat. Don't mind me. It's just my dysphoria, I guess, talking. So anyways, we're missing Dennis. Very, very bad. And, we're wanting a new relationship in our life, but it will take a very special person to love me. And I'm also noticing right now I can't handle a lot of girl drama. Now, just so you know, when I say girl drama, you don't have to be a girl to have girl drama, but we're talking about just stupid. It might be words they say, it might be just taking a little tiny itty bitty like Literally, like, something that you just go like this. Oh, yeah, whatever, you know? Like, it is what it is. And you just go on with your day. No. You gotta take it out of proportion and gotta make such a big deal about something that's so tiny. Because if I just gave you one of my problems, I bet you wouldn't be able to deal with it. So that's why I can't really deal with petty little baby drama. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I got angry today, and I apologized to my friend and her friend and whatever, because I literally hung up the phone to my friend because I was angry. You ask me for something, I say no about something, and then they take offense because I said no. And I wasn't even saying no, I was thinking about it, and I was going to change my mind, and then they said one thing that made me just say, forget it. I don't even want to talk to you right now. And I've actually been talking to you guys before I've even talked to this friend again, because they were busy when I was ready to call them, and I will be calling them when I'm off this. So anyways, I don't know if this is even how easy this is going to get for me to put up or not put up, because it's past 15 minutes, so I'm not going to take any more of you guys' time. What I would like to say, finally, if I don't see you guys before Thanksgiving, I would like you guys to please have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do it better. That's my motto, okay? And there's kind of like nothing I wouldn't do, so good luck with that. And I also feel in transitioning that I've gone from 36 to 17. I'm sorry, 37 to 17, because I'm 37, but I act like I'm 17, and sometimes I act like a 2-year-old. People wonder why I can like get down to like a little kids level. Depending on the toy or depending on what we're doing, like we have to do something I kind of like to do too in order for us to kind of interact with each other. But I'm very, very good with children. Like, I have a lot of patience for some reason with children, or I just talk to children differently than I talk to adults. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. And lastly, I hate drugs. I feel like doctors just want to throw drugs at you, and I don't like that. It's like, why can't you teach us coping skills, coping mechanisms, things that we can do to you know, get through that next day or hump or whatever. Now, I understand some people are severely bipolar or severely in whatever situation they're in, so some absolutely need medication, but not everybody does, and I don't really like how they make you feel. I'm not saying that drugs are a bad thing for people, but right now I'm having a lot of anxiety, and I think a lot of it is two things. One, mood changes. So some drugs can cause mood changes. Some drugs can really, really make you physically ill, which I just had that experience last month, which I'm just like not wanting to try anything new at this point because of that. And I would have to say gaining weight would be a really big thing for me. It's like gaining weight, cholesterol, and something else. And don't tell me, so this is what my psychiatrist told me. He tells me, he goes, because he sounded like he was very irritated that I even called him and left him a message, so don't think that's happening anytime soon again. And you know what, honestly, I'm at the point where I don't even know if I want to tell him if I'm taking my meds or not taking my meds, or if I'm not taking my meds, not telling him I'm not taking my meds. Like, I don't even know what I want to say at this point. Like, I'm really stumped upon this. Like, I like the guy, not like that, but you understand. Like, I can talk to him to a point, but he does seem like the type of guy that's really urging you to take medication, and I don't like that about doctors. Like, don't push drugs on people if they are not ready for it. And when I'm already having a drug in me, which is testosterone, enough is enough. Like, I don't want meds. I don't want them. And last year, or I should say this year, but it was like last January, I abused prescription drugs. Like, that is my drug of choice. Prescription drugs. So if I'm not taking a pill every day, I don't have the urge to take the whole bottle. I don't have the urge to take more drugs. When I do have to take a pill, it urges me, it gives me that impulsion to take more than I take. And when I say take more, we're talking about like 10, 20 pills here. We're not talking like, oh, you take one, oh, I'm going to take 5. And I'm not talking about the same drug either. Like, just taking a pill makes you want to take other pills. I can't explain it, okay? And I'll be honest with you, just because in some places it's actually legal, and in this state that I live in is legal for recreational use. And I haven't actually smoked weed since 2005. And then I didn't start smoking weed until after almost a year of Dennis being passed away before I did. So I started back in June. And ever since September, like end of September, early October, when I started hating the taste of everything, I started really having a hard time with that too. To the point where this week, I haven't smoked at all. Like, I think it was the beginning of this week, and that was it. Like, I was smoking to the point where it was every single day, multiple times a day. I'm not a pot smoker that smokes weed and then can function, so a lot of times I'd like to just do it at nighttime before bed to help me go to sleep or calm my mania down. I do notice that weed does calm my mania down, but then people are trying to tell me, oh, there's this kind of weed, that kind of weed, this kind of weed, that kind of weed. Some make you high, some make you sleepy, some make you hyper. Well, guess what? Not for me. Every weed that I've ever smoked gets me high, and calms me down. It does not get me amped up and party. Yes, I can smoke weed and party, but don't expect me to do anything else. Like, I can dance, maybe. Put a little bit of alcohol in me and I could dance, but there are some times that I can dance without even having any drugs. Because I think when we went for the Halloween party, we went to a club and I danced the whole night. I was sober the whole night. I had a few drinks, and I'm not a drinker, so I'm actually very sensitive to alcohol. But I did find a drink that I could drink, and actually I found out I drank vodka and I didn't even know it. Like, it tasted gross, and for somehow I drank it, and I don't know how that happened. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go, guys. That's enough of that. I'm sure you learned some new things about me, but I'm really not into, like, my friends can even tell you. Like, they're like, hey, you want to smoke? And I'll be like, well, I'll just stay around you guys. Maybe I'll hit it once. And then I taste it, and then I automatically start gagging, and I'm just like, forget it. And I have tried the oil, so like the vape pens that have the weed in there, whatever, the THC. And I have 2 cartridges right now, and I'm barely smoking those. Like, I've bought them. I think I might have hit them once or twice, and they're just in my little area that they stay in. That's it. Like, I haven't smoked in like 5-6 days. Like, so it's been almost a week. And do I care? Not really. I mean, I find that some of the medication that I take, because my back really hurts right now, even though I did have a shot, but I was really naughty. Like, I can't even tell you how naughty it was. I wasn't supposed to drive after having that shot, and I drove the entire day, and I think that's what screwed it up. Like, I was very, very naughty. I am very naughty. I don't listen very well. I'm very, very sorry. I don't listen. If you tell me not to give you something, I'm gonna give it to you anyways. If you give me a rule, I'm gonna break it. Like, that's the kind of person I am. Like, can't help it, guys. I just don't follow rules very well. And I even told my counselor that. I'm like, don't you know I don't follow the rules very well? I'm like, if you tell me that I can't give you anything, guess what? I'm gonna give you more stuff. And I've actually got him to take it. So today I spent all day making a present for my counselor for tomorrow. But because it's cold this week, it's going to be the perfect gift. So I call them Heaty Friends, and maybe one day I'll show you guys how to make one of your own, so you guys can stay warm too, right? So maybe I'll have to do that as a video. It's very easy. It's not that complicated. You can do it by hand. It's not that hard. But I would have to do that in sections. So like I would basically put multiple pieces of a video together for you, so you don't have to sit there the whole 10 hours while I'm making it, because that's how long it takes me. I started at 10 o'clock today, or 11, almost 11, making his, and I got done at 4:44. That's when it was done. So I spent hours and hours making it. So obviously we can't do that in a video, right? Anyways, that's it. I hope this can go up now. But I hope you guys have a good and safe Thanksgiving. Eat some turkey for me, because I hate turkey, so I'm not eating any turkey. I might try a piece. But when you look at what I eat and what you guys eat, you go, how are you even living? Because literally, I need like a piece of turkey would literally be 3 bites. Don't give me too big of a piece, and give me a little bit of the crust or whatever it's called, like the skin. I do like at least chicken skin. I don't know about turkey skin. And turkey just feels too drying to me. I do like mashed potatoes, but they can't be homemade mashed potatoes. They have to be instant mashed potatoes, which is so weird. And depending on how somebody makes it, sometimes people can make pretty good mashed potatoes that are from real potatoes. But if you're gonna have chunks in it, then I'd rather just have a baked potato, okay? And I do like corn, but I won't eat corn because it's really not good for you. I mean, your body doesn't digest it properly, so what's the point, right? I'd have to say corn just helps you digest, basically. It doesn't, there's nothing in corn that your body needs. But it does taste good with mashed potatoes and gravy and that kind of stuff. And I don't know if I would actually eat stuffing, only because Dennis was the one that got me to eat stuffing. So it was something that we ate together, and I don't think I could eat that. Like, I could taste it right now, and I'm just like, no thank you. Some people put onions in it. No way. I don't like onions. When I tell you I don't like onions or tomatoes or something that I don't like, and then you go and you put it in your food, don't expect me to eat it, okay? I'll try it just to be respectful to you, but then I'm going to tell you I hate it and I'm not eating it. So I ending up having to go hungry. So I don't like eating around people. I don't like eating in front of people. I don't like going to people's houses and eating. It's just like really bad. And you know what's worse? I have to take my teeth out in order to eat. So I don't know how I'm going to actually do Thanksgiving this year. I didn't even like think of that. Like, what I might end up doing is going outside in the cold. I'll put my teeth in my pocket real quick. I'll eat whatever's on my plate very quickly, or just eat a couple of bites, and then that's it. Put my teeth, take a drink, put my teeth back in, and that's it. That is it. I don't want to do anything else. And I'm a little concerned about this Saturday's thing with friends, because I don't know if there's anybody there that hasn't seen me yet without my teeth, and it's like some days I care more than other days, so it's not like people haven't seen me with them, but I don't like it. I feel very dysphoric without them. I'm very happy that I got used to wearing my dentures, because I look better with them, and I'm sure you guys agree about that, and I'm not taking them out to showing you that. Like, if you want to see what I looked like before dentures, why don't you go watch a video that I didn't have my dentures in? Because I'm not taking them down, but I'm not watching them. Like, all the videos that I have in my past, I don't watch them. I don't look at them. I think it would actually hurt me more than it would help me, especially with Dennis, but I maybe try in counseling first and be like, oh my god, my voice is so annoying me right now. I'm annoying myself. I annoy myself now, so trust me, like, my girl self and my guy self, they don't get along very well, so my guy is just like, dude, you're annoying me. Can you shut up, please? Like, stop talking. We don't want to hear you anymore. One of my friends told me that I can't handle silence, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. I don't like silence at all. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm listening to music, and I don't even be quiet when I listen to music. I like to be loud listening to music. Like, I like to listen. I like to sing to the music and stuff like that. That is the other thing I do have to do to you guys. I do have to sing for you guys. I'm just not mentally ready yet. But I will try and make that a video in the next couple of weeks. So how about in December? I will plan. I'll try and make them ahead of time, and then that way I can put them up when I feel comfortable. And maybe what I would do is I would do 3 different videos really quickly, with one song per one. The problem is that, not, there's not a problem, but I actually just finished making the song for Dennis, and I think I got it. I want to sing it in front of my counselor that I don't sing in front of first, before I sing it in front of you guys and in front of the whole world, so hopefully we can do that. Just so you know, I don't like singing in front of myself. Like, I don't mind singing in front of myself as long as I'm not on camera, but the second I see myself, I don't like singing. I don't know how this... You can never have me, go on, America's Got Talent or something like that, because I would never be able to... I would literally have to turn the opposite way and sing away from the crowd. I would have too much anxiety. You think these kids have anxiety or these people have anxiety? No. You would probably see me have a total meltdown on stage, and I probably wouldn't even be able to perform because I would have such a knot in my throat. I would be like, no. Or I'd be so afraid I would mess it up, and then Simon would hate it. But, I don't know. And don't think that transgender people have never been on American Idol. There have been a few. I wouldn't be ready. I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to do it, first of all. I feel like they actually mentally abuse them quite a bit to even get on there and then to be on there and all that stuff. I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want the fame. I don't care about fame, guys. I don't know why people don't understand that. Not everybody cares about having fame. Now, I don't mind educating people. I don't mind being friends with a lot of people. I don't mind being maybe a tiny bit, I don't mind if somebody recognizes the name, JC's Reborn Journey. You can actually Google me by that name, and you'll find everything. Facebook, Etsy shop, and YouTube. And my old YouTube videos right on there. And that's all I'm going to talk about now. I will let you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did a three-part video and very, very long, so I will let you go. But haven't talked to you guys in a while. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. We're taking one day at a time, and I have to tell you, I think one thing besides transitioning that have kept me alive in the last year is music. So if I didn't have music, I think it would have been a lot more. Let's just say I probably would be hospitalized by now again, or dead. Yeah. I still don't want to be here. I don't know what I'm here for. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in this life. I don't know what I did in my past life to make God hate me so bad that makes me torture me for so much every day. What did we possibly do? Was I a guy several past lives? I must have been a doctor at some point. I must have been a a psych doctor, and maybe I was a killer or something. I must have done something really, really bad in one of these past lives to torture me so bad. In this one, what did I do so wrong? I don't know. And maybe that's why they made me a girl and made me so short, just to be miserable. I have no idea. But I could be worse. That's how I have to think about it. It could be worse. I could have no roof over my head. I could have no clothes on my back. I could have no car. which I'm about to have no car in a moment. And I'm so afraid to even ask my parents to help me fix my car. But I need brakes desperately because they're starting to skip now. And my car smells like something. And there's something wrong. I think it's an oxygen sensor. It could be all three. It could be one of them. I don't know. But that's a couple $100 to fix at least. And so it's eating my gas. Like, when I say eating my gas, we're probably saying my car's not probably getting 15 miles per gallon because it just eats it. When you don't have a good oxygen sensor, that's what it does. It's an exhaust part. That's all I know. It's just an exhaust part. I don't know what it does or whatever, but when they don't work, because that's what happened. We fixed an oxygen sensor right before we went down to North Carolina, and then when we got down to North Carolina, that's when the lights started going on, but it would go on and then come off. So there's 3 lights. It has the 4D, the VS, no, something SV or something, or VSC or something like that, and then it's got one other light that, I forget the light. So it's the same 3 lights when we had the oxygen sensor. That's why I think it's still an oxygen sensor. And I found out my car has 3 or 4 oxygen sensors, and we only fixed one. Well, how do you know which one to fix if you don't take the part off? I don't know how they do it, but yeah, that's enough talking about that stuff. So yeah, but like I said, life could be worse. I could be living in a situation that's really bad. I could be in a dirty home. I cannot handle dirty homes, people. Nope. I actually want to start my own business of a I want to be an organization specialist. So what that means is, like, if you have like a closet you want gutted out, cleaned out, organized, put back together, you would have everything where it needs to go. You would always know where your stuff is, and it would feel so good to you. You're like, oh, that's really clean. I'm not going to go into people's houses and just clean their kitchen, clean their bathroom, clean this, clean that for $50. No. I would charge you $150 and I would gut out your refrigerator. I would go through all the labels and check and see if anything is expired. Anything that's expired will go in the trash, but get written down, letting you know it's in the trash. And then we put everything back after we clean the refrigerator and freezer out very well. If it needs to be defrosted, we've defrosted the freezer for you, all that stuff. Like, and for $150, and you probably only have to do that once or twice a year. Once every, like, 1 or 2 years. And if you see that you like that, then you're going to find that there's other things you want me to help you with. I can help with paperwork. I can do just about anything. My mom even said, she's just like, you have so much stuff here, but it's all so organized. She's just like, how do you do that? Now, I don't know if you guys have seen that, but do you see? Like, I use the wall, I use the ceiling, I use everything. I put those up right there. So, technically, I could actually have stuff, like, hanging there, but I don't. Anyways, that's enough, guys. I keep saying that, and then I don't say goodbye. So I'm going to say goodbye because I think a friend of mine needs my attention now. So don't forget to like down below if you enjoyed this video. If you want me to do more chats, let me know. They can be kind of ranting on about whatever. And that's really all I can tell you. I know I didn't tell you everything about transitioning and stuff like that. I'm not ready to talk about everything, guys, okay? I'm sorry. I'll get to that point at some time, but there's some things that only I know that nobody else knows, and maybe other trans people know, but maybe they don't even realize that it's actually because of the testosterone doing that. Who knows? Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Eat something for me, because I'm not going to eat it, so go right ahead and eat it for me. I'd be more afraid to get fat anyways, and I've lost 16.4 pounds this month, so I want to keep losing weight. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys back the next time. Be safe, okay, guys? Love you. See you the next time.